Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is Kini News. Muhyiddin has questioned if Anwar had lied in Parliament. He said this in response to Anwar's comments on the MAHB deal in the Dewan Rakyat yesterday.
Bersatu President Muhyiddin Yassin has questioned if Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim lied to Parliament. According to the Pagoh MP, Anwar on Tuesday told the Dewan Rakyat that Hamas saw no issue in the selling of Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad shares to global infrastructure partners. Muhyiddin said that Anwar stated in Parliament that those who are against the selling of MAHB stakes to GIP are more Hamas than Hamas. In a post on Facebook, he claimed that Anwar had said Hamas itself did not have any problem with it. Muhyiddin then pointed out that Hamas later issued a statement stating that it supports all boycott actions against Israel. The decision on the MAHB deal caught a flag from various quarters after it was found that BlackRock, a company deemed to have ties with Israel, is acquiring GIP. Anwar had previously defended the decision, saying Malaysia's economy would be impacted if it were to cancel ties with all Israel-linked companies. According to Malaysia Kini, the Dewan Rakyat Hansard recorded the Prime Minister as saying that the MAHB deal was never mentioned by Hamas leaders when he met them recently. He was recorded as saying that there are some people who want to be more Hamas than Hamas, and this is our problem.
The government is keeping their cards close to their chest on the topic of fuel subsidy removal. Rafizi said they had surprised everyone with diesel, and everyone is up for another surprise.
Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli said the government will replicate its same strategy to not give the public advance notice on any decision to remove blanket subsidies for RON 95 petrol. Rafizi said this on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum summer gathering in China, when asked whether the move will be implemented this year with a pre-announced timetable. He said, "We will keep our cards close to our chest in the same way we surprised everyone with diesel." Bloomberg quoted him as saying that they surprised everyone with diesel and he thinks everyone is up for another surprise. Rafizi also downplayed concerns surrounding whether a plan to abolish fuel subsidies would affect inflation in the wake of price hikes. He said, "The question everyone is chasing him with is what's next, as in Malaysia, there's diesel which is for the industry, and petrol for citizens." He added, "For the time being, they are focusing on diesel, because big leakages actually happen with that." He said he thinks they need to make sure and learn from the process to improve the overall system. On Wednesday, it was reported that Rafizi had said that the government is evaluating the need to implement subsidy rationalisation for petrol. He said if it is implemented, the government will take appropriate measures to ensure that the affected people will be given appropriate assistance.
Syed Saddiq said that he agrees with removing lifetime pensions for politicians. He said he had brought up the issue in Parliament before and had also put forward a private member's bill on the matter.
Muar MP Syed Saddiq Syed Abdul Rahman said it is unjust and unfair for politicians to receive lifetime pensions. Syed Saddiq is advocating for Employees Provident Fund EPF contributions instead. He said this in response to Kini News Lab's two-part series examining MP pensions and allowances.
I come from a family of civil servants. I've seen my mum and her colleagues, they are teachers. They dedicate, 40 years of their life before they are entitled to a pension. It is not right, it is morally wrong for someone to be elected and to immediately be awarded a lifetime pension which is worth tens of thousands of ringgit. Not just that, multiple pensions, multiple positions. I'm not even including GLCs and other agencies which pay.
He added that he had not only raised this issue in Parliament, but also put forward a private member's bill to remove pensions from politicians, including himself, and to transition to an EPF scheme. He said this should be done considering that the government is transitioning civil servants away from pensions. Despite his position in the opposition, Syed Saddiq said he would be the first to support any proposed laws from the government on the matter if his private member's bill is rejected. Previously, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had called for politicians holding several portfolios or positions in the government to be morally responsible by opting for only one pension scheme.
Organizers of the Rakyat Lawan Anwar rally said their planned protest will take place tomorrow. This is despite police warnings urging the public not to participate in the protest as it has not received permission from the location's owner.
Organizers of the Rakyat Lawan Anwar rally have announced that they will go ahead with the planned protest. The protest is set to take place at a parking lot facing the Sri Perdana complex in Putrajaya on Saturday. This decision comes despite police warnings urging the public not to participate in it, as it has not received permission from the location's owner, Putrajaya Corporation. At a press conference in KL yesterday, Pergerakan Demi Negara lawyer Muhammad Rafiq Rashid Ali said the group does not need permission from anyone to assemble peacefully. He said organizers only need to notify the police about the assembly, and it is the duty of the police to provide security for the participants. According to him, the police cannot take action against the attendees. Muhammad Rafiq also said the organizers had sent letters to Putrajaya Corporation and the police regarding the rally, but had not received any official response. The protest is being held to call on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim to lower diesel prices, address the cost of living, improve the working conditions of government healthcare workers, and provide equal allocations for all elected representatives. Yesterday, Kuala Lumpur Police Chief Rusdi Muhammad Issa stated that stern action would be taken against anyone participating in the rally. He said the rally does not comply with the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012, and Putrajaya Corporation does not permit the area to be used.
Mustafa Muhammad said he has retired from politics and stressed that he is no longer a Bersatu member. He added that he will not be contesting in any polls.
Former Minister Mustafa Muhammad has stressed that he has resigned as a member of Bersatu and given up all his position in the party since September 30th, 2023. This came following a report which had carried a statement by Kelantan Bersatu chairperson Kamaruddin Muhammad Noor on candidates for the Gua Musang and Jeli parliamentary seats if a by-election is held there. It was reported that Kelantan Bersatu was prepared to give way to influential politicians, including Anwar Musa and Mustafa, to contest in the Gua Musang and Jeli seats. However, Kamaruddin said the move would need to be approved by the Bersatu and Perikatan national leadership. In response to this, Muhammad reiterated the statement he made on November 2, 2022, that he has retired from politics after deciding not to contest in the 15th general election. The current Gua Musang MP is Muhammad Azizi Abu Naim, and the Jeli MP is Zahari Kecik. The two are among 7 Bersatu lawmakers whose party memberships were seized for voicing support for the Madani government. Bersatu had recently sent a letter to the Speaker informing them of the termination of their membership and vacancy notifications for their seats.
The organizer for the launch of Malaysia's Olympic attire has apologized for any issues that arose at the ceremony. This came after they received criticism on social media from the public.
My Creative Moments, the organizer of the 2024 World Olympic Day celebration and a renowned shopping center on Sunday, has admitted to an awkward launch in the official attire of the national contingent for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. In a statement yesterday, My Creative Moments Managing Director Wong Kang Woon apologized to the Olympic Council of Malaysia, or the OCM, the Youth and Sports Ministry, and sports fans of the country for any issues that arose at the ceremony. He said they acknowledge their shortcomings and take responsibility for any flaws in the management and organization of the event, as well as comments from fans and netizens that affect the overall image of OCM. This came after various quarters criticized them over the issue. Following the launch, sports fans took to social media to voice displeasure with the design, which they claimed to be a little backward and uninspiring compared to the previous official attire of the national contingent. Netizens also mocked the hilarious use of mannequins instead of real models or athletes to demonstrate the new official attire of collared shirts, t-shirts, and jackets at the launch. The Paris Olympic Games will take place from July 26th to August 11th.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like access to news like this and more, subscribe now to Malaysia Kini and support independent media. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.